Hooray! All right, I'm terrified about today, guys. I'm really scared. I'm learning a new thing in front of people, so I'm excited, but I'm scared excited. So, good morning, happy Monday. How are you doing? Widgetstein, hello, and also hello again, Trixie and Raph. Welcome in. Happy Monday. How was your weekend? Here we have Labor Day, so there's no school today, so there might be children running around, multiple children, because the girl who lives down the road has just kind of been showing up, so we might have multiple children today. Yay, a treat. Raph, thank you for my treat. So I don't crunch in your ear and I don't have to keep muting. I'm going back to the chocolate raspberries, which I love. So we're doing this. And I'm showing off the bat that I finished. I started it on Saturday and I finished it yesterday. And he's really freaking cute. So thank you for my treat. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, here's the bat. Look at this guy. Here's a cute little pattern. I really like him. I need to figure out a better way to do the ears. I think the ears need just one more point of attachment, and I think that'll be better. But I love the way he looks. I love his proportions. I love his little cheeks. I love his cheeks. Alley Cat, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Your weekend was full of watching a friend stream. That was your whole weekend. What was your friend up to on stream? Or did they do a marathon stream? I don't think I could do a marathon stream. I'm amazed at the people who do these like long, just, yeah, I don't know. I'd be so worn down. Mosaic crochet is fun. Nothing to be scared of. 6L patterns. All right, Trixie, I'll trust you. Like, I've been trying to look through, you know, how they're, whatever, the technique, how you approach them, how you read the chart. And it's just a slightly different way of, I just have to kind of slightly reprogram my brain so that I'm reading the chart as a mosaic instead of just, you know, what I usually do. So, I don't know. And there's a few stitches in here that I'm going to have to look up. There's like 3 or 4 special stitches just to angle the stitches to make, you know, like the nose holes angled and everything. So yeah, I'll have to look that up as I go. I have no clue how far I'm gonna get. Not gonna be speedy today, I think. And Guavam, good morning, welcome in. Playing Starfield. The only thing I've heard about Starfield so far is you can't put a bucket on the guard's head, something like that. That it was like some kind of a loophole in the last game, and you can't do it anymore. That's all I know about it. That's everything I know about it. But yeah, so yeah, today's pattern is, if I can spell pattern, it is thanks to Nicholas, who gifted the pattern to me through Throne, and huge thank you. It was very generous. And I'm very excited to start Mosaic for the first time with like a cool pattern. So yay! I don't know what kind of finger signs I just did. I was holding yarn and a hook at the same time. So if I did something weird with my hands that looked offensive, I promise it was not meant to be. I don't know what I did. So that's what we're working on today. And yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's just single crochets and double crochets. It shouldn't be anything too like brain breaky. We'll find out. Let's see, what was the other thing? I don't know. I have I have the chart up for my eyeballs. I have the tutorial that 6L also kind of gives out with their patterns. So I might have to refer to that every once in a while. I have to remember that there's an extra stitch on either end. Let's see, and I did the first row of single crochet. So from what I gather, we're gonna find out if I'm doing this right. You always work from right to left. So I worked the black, which is gonna be my background color. I'm making this pillow exactly. So I started with the black, and you alternate colors each row. So the next row is going to be the gray that I have here. And so I had to tie off my black, and like a typewriter, we go ching back to the start and get moving. So see how this goes. Is mosaic different than tapestry? You've never tried either, and they look a little scary. I think when I did the tapestry crochet, at least for the tapestry crochet I did, I carried a lot more colors. Tapestry crochet that I did was all single crochet, and you worked back and forth, kind of like you normally would work on a flat piece of crochet. But I've only ever done like that one piece of tapestry crochet, so there could be different methods that I don't know about. Nicholas, welcome in! Thank you, Nicholas. I am excited and I am terrified. I'm so scared. I kind of wish I could put the chart up on screen here, just so I could have you guys be my extra eyeballs and you could yell at me if I'm doing something wrong. I'm excited though. I am excited. So yeah, Nicholas, we're gonna make this exact pillow. Because I actually even have the faux fur that they lined the outside with the pillow with. If everything goes to plan, I'd like to give this pillow to my sister, who has a very Halloween-themed apartment, like completely Halloween-themed, which is how I would go too if I wasn't married to Mr. Anti-Halloween. He wouldn't like that. And I guess it's his house too, so I won't. I won't. Always working in one direction, never a turn. Okay, we'll try. All right, so yeah, I got the first row here, and then this one should just be single crochet, nothing fancy, and this is going to set up for the bottom part of the skulls in the next row. Yes, Nicholas, yes, that's what it looks like. All right, baby, here we go. This row should be easy. I shouldn't be scared of this row. All right, here we go. Key thing, keep count. Oh no. You know, actually, I never did count my blacks here. Let's do this before I start any other colors. Sorry, this is not riveting content, but I'm gonna count to 79. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We did it. I have the correct number of stitches. All right, we're off to a good start. Okay, I'm glad I did that though. Thank you for the reminder, because I should have done that already. Whew. Oh, Nicholas, thank you for the sub gift. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you. Yeah, I was looking, as I was setting up today, I was looking at the, like who's donated bits and stuff, and that's another thing I need to do with emotes. I need to set up some, like, bit donation emotes, too. Like, as a thank you. But thank you, Nicholas. That was very generous. Thank you. As was gifting the pattern. I really am excited, because every time I was looking through the mosaic crochet patterns, like, I'd be like, yeah, you know, I like this one. I could make a bag out of it. And then I'd look at it again in like 2 months and I'd be like, I don't want to make this anymore. But these guys, I want to make them all day. I already want to make another pillow with red heart stripes in the polo stripe colorway. I actually don't have enough of the polo stripe to make this pillow work. I have to go out and buy another skein. But I really want to do that. I want to work with red heart stripes on my next pillow. I'm excited. And we have to do a big skulls pillow because the pattern comes with 2 different versions of this. This one is the no jaw skull, and then there's another one where they just kind of add the jaw around the bottom. So obviously you fit fewer skulls in the pillow. I think it's 3 rows of skulls if you do the skulls with the jaw. Does this specify back loop only for all the singles? I believe it does. I believe as long as you're doing singles, Here, let me see. I think this is open to everyone. Let me just double check. I'm gonna post. Yeah, I believe this is open to everyone because it's just on their website. So this is what I also have open so that I can kind of look back at it and just make sure I'm doing things right. If I have a question about anything, I can go back through here. So if anyone's curious about mosaic crochet, this is what I am attempting. Not that exact pattern, but it kind of walks you through how you read a mosaic chart, which I needed today. So yeah, right now I'm just doing a single crochet in all of the back loops, except for the 2 end stitches, which is through both loops like a normal single crochet. But if I make it up to the nose section, which I should, we'll see. The nose section has a few special stitches that I'll have to look up so that everything is angled just right. And I went down a hook size because they said using worsted weight yarn and an H hook, which is a 5mm hook, was supposed to get you a 15-inch pillow on each side, and mine is more like 18 inches. So I'm just making it for an 18-inch pillow form. I'm not gonna wrestle with it. I'll just have a bigger pillow. And they do make 18-inch pillow forms. Which Nicholas, did you see? This is an 18-inch pillow, and look, I finished it. The Dragon Eye pillow. So I took a picture. It's a really dark picture, and I posted it in Discord. Haven't given it to the person yet, who's like right on the other side of the wall there right now. But oh my gosh, I finished it, guys. See, and it's all like eyeball-y. Look at this. Thank you. Yeah, as I was sewing it on, I kind of wish I had made the panels a little bit smaller, the flat panels, because it seems like it has a lot of negative space. But the more I look at it, the more I'm like, no, it's not too much. It's, it's okay. Bunny Goddess, welcome in. You love eyeball decor. I used to make these, I don't remember what the measurement was. Maybe a 15-inch diameter round pillow, and it would just be a giant eyeball. And that always brought people to my market table. It took a long time to actually sell, but everyone would come to my market table and check out the eyeball. And my sister, who, as long as this works, which it should work, my sister has the other eyeball pillow that I made. So I made an eyeball pillow with her hazel eye color. And she gets a lot of crochet from me. She gets a lot of Halloween themed things and mouse themed things. But man, I was so angry at past Fee. I was like, why did you think I would be okay sewing the eyeball on this pillow? Why? And it wasn't that hard. I was just so nervous that, especially since it's, an eyeball, you want nice rounded shapes, and I had to be very careful about exactly where I sewed, what stitches I sewed things to, so it didn't suddenly like start to jag out and get distorted. So I just took my time and it turned out okay, but I'm really annoyed at past Fee. Past Fee always feels that, like, yeah, future Fee won't mind. Future Fee will totally be fine with assembling all this junk. It's a lie. Lucky your sister digs crochet. Yours is very picky. Like, well, I definitely wouldn't give her, like, I don't know, grandma crochet. Like if I just did a big granny square blanket, which I did for our living room around Christmas time. I probably wouldn't give it to my sister. Like, she'd appreciate that I did it for her, so it would be appreciated, but like it wouldn't be like, she wouldn't be excited about it, I guess. So I do try to pick my projects for her carefully so that it's something that's right in her wheelhouse. Oh, Nicholas, if you are hanging out here, do you have any suggestions for the ends? So like I said before, I know you know, Nicholas, but just I'm saying in general, since you're always working from left to right, you always cut the color at the end of the row, and then you ching, like a typewriter, start back here at the beginning. So Nicholas, the ends on either end, when I go and do the border, since this is a pillow and no one's going to see the backside, should I just kind of like tuck them back in like here? Is there some way that I should be like working over them as I go? Like, the other thing that I could do with this is if I take this end, tuck it back over here, and when I come and grab the back loop, I could also throw this in so that this is caught in my stitch. Do you have suggestions? Sam, how are you doing? We're doing pretty good. I'm scared excited because I'm trying this mosaic crochet for the first time. So like that, I think, was the last no-brainer row. Clip there. All right. Back like a typewriter. Last night you zoned out while listening to a stream. You were sewing bits together. You were so happy to have finished it, and you noticed one thing went a bit squint. Oh no. Trying to decide if you're fine with it or you want to attempt taking it apart and redoing it. Oh, I hate doing that. And yeah, every time with me, when I notice something like that, it's a case-by-case basis. It's how much does it upset me? How much do I have to take out? Sometimes I just leave it in. But if I can take it out without redoing the whole thing, I usually will at this point, I guess. But I'm getting better about just being like, it's fine. No one will notice. I'm the only one who will notice. Getting better. All right. Where's my yarn? All right, here we go. A lot of mosaic hides tails in the borders. Okay. Nicholas, with your blanket, they got tied off together, and then the border was worked on both sides, so the ends were inside the pocket that created. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to see like how crazy the ends look on this, I guess. Because I think, like, I actually did a bad, I didn't read ahead, but I assume that when I'm done with the panel, when I'm done with, you know, my panel looks exactly like this one below, I guess I'll probably just take the black yarn and single crochet all of the edges. And at that point I can tuck the ends back and they'll be hidden behind the panel. Which is something I know you had to specifically hide your ends, Nicholas, since you had a blanket, and so you didn't want ends flying out on the back side of the blanket. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, so scary. All right. 1 second, I need to see. Alright, so the border is always going to be changing color no matter what. So I'm not even trying to hide the color change on the border. Alright, so in that case, I work a single crochet into the border stitch. Just flip-flopping back to my tutorial now and then. Eskias, hello Labor Day fiber folks! Indeed, welcome in. Any fun plans on your Labor Day off? Alright, what are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness, we're doing it. Ah, where'd you go? It was very smart of me to pick black yarn. when I'm learning this. And by smart, I mean not. Not smart, but this is what my sister would like. I know it. Like the colors, the way that this looks right here. When I do go and I buy the retro stripe, because I imagine I'm making this pillow again. It just looks so cool. Yeah, the stripy rainbow one would definitely not be one for her, but this one I think she would like. You're just being frantic trying to get a sweater done before Rhinebeck, and also you have to start teaching tomorrow, the first day of school. What do you teach? I'm sure I've asked you before, Eskias. What do you teach? And Nicholas, you too what? I'm sorry. I lost track of what was said. Ah, black for the first mosaic project. Yeah, I bet. Oi. Oh, wait a minute. I should count things. All right, here we go. But man, your blanket looks amazing, Nicholas. 6, 7. And hopefully it's going to be fall weather again soon after we get through this week of 80 and 90 degree weather, which I'm not happy about. 6, 7, 8. All right, so okay. You should be able to use your blanket again. That should be nice. I think here we had maybe 2 nights where I got to put some extra blankets on the bed because I love the extra weight of extra blankets. It helps me sleep. So when it's hot, I have to put the blankets away and I'm very sad. But cooler nights are coming again, eventually. We'll get there. You've been using it all summer? Ah, gotcha. Actually, we didn't put the AC unit in at all this summer. Usually we put it in for at least a week, usually maybe 2 weeks, like the 2 worst weeks of the year. That definitely would have helped, having the AC in. And yeah, then I could have used my nice heavy blankets. You teach engineering adjunct classes at a couple different schools. Nice. Awesome. Do you teach at a different school each day, or do you have to travel throughout the day? Or like on a weekly basis, like 1 week at this school, and how do you rotate? Oh, guys, there should be a butterfly closing today. I'm really excited. I might not be able to show it on stream because as of when I started streaming it hadn't come out of its chrysalis yet. And once it comes out of the chrysalis, it needs to take a while for the wings to dry before you want to handle it or move it or anything. But I'm excited. We only have 3 chrysalises. We did have 5 caterpillars. We gave 1 caterpillar to my daughter's friend who hadn't collected any this year. So one is a chrysalis in another house. So we had 4 caterpillars make a chrysalis, and 1 chrysalis did not make it. I think within the first week, it just kind of turned brown, and you could tell something went wrong. So this year we have 3 chrysalises that should be okay. And Eskias is a bit mixed up. Both schools are on the same subway line, so it's manageable. Gotcha. Okay. I'm very excited that this year my daughter is going to be able to take a woodworking shop class. And I have no idea what kind of projects they'll let her age group do. But she's very clever about building and piecing things together. Yeah, she's very clever. So I really want to see what she ends up doing. Even if they don't do many big projects this year, future shop classes, I'd love to see what she gets into eventually. All right, so what is happening here? I don't know what's happening. You do a whole row into the back loop, and then you go into the front loop when you want to cover the gray. Yes, yes. Where do you go when you don't want to cover the gray? So when I don't want to cover the gray, I'm going into the back loop here. When I want to cover the gray, I'm going into the front loop of the previous row. So where I want the gray to show, I'm doing a black single crochet into the black loop of the gray row. And when I want to cover the gray, like right here, then I'm going to do a double crochet into the front loop here. Definitely not my genius. I'm barely hanging on right now. But oh, actually, I think I still have this in my clipboard. Oops. No, apparently I don't. Hang on. I'll show you what I'm doing. This website, Sixel Design, this is the designer, and they have a lot of really cool, like darker themed things that they've designed. Like, they're just really, really cool. So Sixel Design is the person that designed this skull pattern. And what I've linked is their little tutorial on, hey, never mosaic crocheted before? Here we go. And boy, it's helping me out. Jabines, let me know how to say your name, because I'm sure I didn't. But thank you very much. Thank you. So far, I haven't had to do a special stitch. So, 2, 3. So yeah, so far, I haven't had to break my brain yet, but I'm sure we will get there. I expected there would be more flailing by now. You want their newly released book? Yeah, Nicholas told me about the book that came out. You got this, Fee. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you. So far, so good. When I get to the special stitches, I'll just go look them up. Nicholas told me about the book that was, what was it, published August 22nd, I think? And I looked through. It doesn't have all of their designs, like, that I love, love, love the most. I can't remember which designs it has. Hang on. It is in my wish list, so I'm sure I can grab it fairly easily. There he is. And let me see if I can do this without getting the whole stupid giant link. There it is. Okay. All right, here is their book. This is the Amazon link to their book. Just to give you an idea so you can kind of look at it a little bit. And I realize I support Amazon far more than I should. I try to buy my books from my local bookstore, who I love. We have the best people at the local bookstore. But yeah, once in a while I go Amazon. Oh, you got the new book. You think Alexis is doing a giveaway this weekend on Instagram? Really? I'm gonna need to go check that out. Yeah, I think my next two favorite patterns, there's a kind of a moon phase pattern that I like. You can get as a bundle, and the spider pattern. I really want to do the spider pattern too. And now that I've tried this out, and you know, so far it's not as scary as I thought it was. So as long as everything goes well, I would feel better about putting money down on other patterns by Alexis Sixel, like the spider pattern. The real Naughty Fox. Hello, first time in. Welcome in, Naughty Fox. How the heck are you? How's it going? All right, so let's see if I did this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I'm on this correct stitch count and everything, guys. I talked and counted at the same time and it worked. It doesn't always work. They're on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, I thought I was following on Instagram. But Instagram and Facebook are both amazing at hiding content that you want to see. I'm really getting more annoyed than I previously was with both of them. All right. We did a thing. All right, so there's where their little teeths are gonna go. Little teeths. Clip about there. She made a YouTube video showing off her new house. Haven't seen that. Showing all the designs from the book scattered around the house. I'll have to check that out too. That sounds awesome. And Naughty Fox, you're doing pretty good. How are you doing? I'm doing good too. I've got a kid home from school who's biking on the grass like a maniac. She's hoping to go swimming at her friend's house today, so see how that goes. But yeah, trying out mosaic crochet for the first time. I've been crocheting for like 34, 35 years, so I've been crocheting for a long time, but I've never done mosaic crochet before. And Gabines or Jabines? Let me know how to say your name. Thank you for the follow, regardless. Let me know how you'd like to be called. Oh, and a treat. Thank you. I'll do that before I put on some more yarn. Let's see. It's like they're the same company or something. Man, even the ones that aren't related, though, like, they just keep doing dumber and dumber things, and it's almost unusable at this point. It's crazy. I mean, at least I'm not really affected by, like, the Twitter/X thing, because the only time I ever used Twitter was when I was really actively doing art commissions, and even then I had to remind myself to use Twitter. Like, I've never really gotten into Twitter. So I've just been watching this whole mess, like, from the outside. G-Beans, thank you. Thank you. And I will try to remember that. Thank you. All right, chocolate raspberry. Thank you for my treat. And now you're on top of trying to find more time to crochet these patterns. You want to redecorate and paint your house. Oh boy. We have 2 rooms in our house that I still need to paint. We painted all the rooms in the house, except for those 2, when we moved in 3 years ago. And we completely finished the basement, so now it's like a downstairs living room. But yeah, I have to kind of repaint, and I need to... We had to do some plaster work and stuff in the bathroom downstairs, so I have to kind of finish off all of the compound, make it nice and smooth and wall-like, which is important for walls, and then paint it. I'm so tired of doing house things. I really am. Danger Noodles! 69 Danger Noodles! Welcome in and thank you for the follow. I love your name. What the heck am I doing? Kind of wish that there was a little, you know how on charts sometimes they'll count the number of rows, but they'll also count the number of stitches across, and there's no stitch count across on this. So I have to keep counting things that I've counted before, just to make sure I'm doing it right. Squid to something. Is it a long tentacle? It's a long squid tentacle? Welcome in. Happy Labor Day. Is anyone working on craft projects this Labor Day? What are you working on? All right. I think there might have been an ad just now, but what are you working on if you're doing any craft projects this Labor Day? Or otherwise, home renovations, baking. I made pound cake yesterday and I am very disappointed. Also, I do not have whipped cream. So that put a damper on my pound cake. No whipped cream. 6. Alright, so this should be exactly what I did in the other row, just with different colors. And if PhoenixFyreE wanted to be extra, it would kind of be fun to go in with like a little black yarn and just kind of do little, you know, tooth separations there. But that sounds like a lot of work for PhoenixFyreE. And I already made PhoenixFyreE mess with that dragon pillow. I think PhoenixFyreE's kind of had it for a while. Alley Cat, you're attempting to crochet a velvet top. You're low-key afraid you're going to flash everyone. I have never crocheted a top before for that same reason, and I guess if I ever did crochet clothing, it would have to be a sweater that goes on over something else, because crochet got holes. I've seen people pulling it off, and they seem quite confident that they will not flash anyone, but I do not have their confidence. And not a one wants to be flashed by me, so haven't tried it yet. What kind of top are you doing? And I've never done any kind of clothing with the velvet crochet or velvet yarn. It is a bralette crop top with triangle cups. I've seen those. Those are so cute. Like, it'd be fun to make them. I really don't think I can wear those, but they look so cute. It's Rain. Rain, welcome in. How are you doing? How's your spider web choker? Oops. There we go. We got a Rain. It's with the new Juicy Couture yarn. I don't know that yarn. You want to wear to a concert next month? I don't know that yarn. But potentially, if more companies are putting out the velvet yarn, I can find the brown that I really, really need. That Bernat velvet discontinued, so I can no longer make my velvet mallard ducks. Oops. You made the white spider web and you're not sure you like it. Oh. It looks good, but it's too white or too bright. I could picture that, I guess. Yeah, I think I can see what you're talking about, like, you know, in my brain. Oops, too many. Do you have, like, a silvery bead? Or did you buy the beads specifically for this project? I don't know if you have other colors of beads just kind of lying around. I do remember them. They made yarn that looks just like them. Oh, interesting. I do remember those. With juicy across the butt. See, I think next row is going to be the same again. Okay, I don't have to do any special stitches yet. You know, we should get through a whole row of skulls by the time I'm done. I think that's a pretty good goal. That Shouldn't be too bad. And Rain, you're using beads you already have, which is a choice of at least 30 plus different colors. I made one white, one shiny metallic green, of course, and pumpkin orange. Is that the picture that you took, that pumpkin orange? Because in the picture they looked kind of like this nice metallic bronze, and they really looked pretty. In the picture that you had posted on Discord a few days ago. I liked the way that looked. Like a dusty metallic orange. Yeah, I think that was it then. Yeah, I liked that color. I really did. Whee! Okay. One more row like that in black, and then we're starting the nose. There's probably going to be construction right outside the window in a bit. We are trying to finish off the new porch that we built by adding lattice to it. And we surrounded the whole porch yesterday, and now we're going up along the front side of the house with the lattice. So shouldn't be too much loud work out there, but it'll be nice to have that done. And then I have to start planting plants, which I am not good at. I want to be good at it, but I cannot wrap my brain around planting gardens for some reason. It's going good on your end by the looks of it. So far, I haven't had to do any scary stitches yet. But yeah, like I said, next row I have, let's see, I have an increase to do, which is fine. And then some kind of slanted stitch that I'm going to have to look up, and that's going to be like what connects the whatever mandible part to. Is that called the mandible on humans, or am I being creepy and talking about praying mantises? I don't know, but you know, like what I'm doing now, like connecting that to the cheekbone. I don't know. I may be being creepy. Who knows? First time you've seen someone stream mosaic crochet. It is the mandible. Huzzah! It sounded right, and then as soon as I said it, all I could think of was insects. So, it's been a long time since I've done the anatomy classes, and we did a whole, let's see if I can grab this without knocking anything over. Oh, he's so dusty. I'm so sorry he's dusty. We did this in art class. I have to figure out how to clean this. But yeah, so we did, you know, the whole facial anatomy. This was for a comics art class, just, you know, kind of human anatomy in comics. And so we did like all of the muscle underneath the skin, and so. I can't remember. I had a name for the skull, but I made this back in 2004 probably. So don't know, man. Basil, welcome in. Hold on to your butts indeed. Oh. I think because this thing is so big, it just keeps sweeping my sticker everywhere. Basil, how are you? But yeah, so far so good. I'm mostly afraid I'm just gonna totally forget where I am and what I'm doing. But yeah, I guess this seems to be pretty straightforward. You know, I don't have to do any wacky color changes. I think for at least what I've done so far, for someone like me who knows crochet already in general, this so far is being a really good first mosaic project. And being a pillow, it's something that I can see it being done in the near future. So it's not something that I'm going to abandon and then have to remember how to do it when I pick it up again, because that's how it would go otherwise. Hey, Cooey, welcome in. I love your voodoo bunny. I love your little voodoo bunny. What size hook did you use to make that, though? Yeah, it looks like a little one. Oh, also, I know I posted it in Discord, but look at my bat. Look at my bat. And I am starting to do a kind of like a dusty lavender. Like it's like a very dusty purple. So I'm starting this one too. So I obviously still have to indent the eyeballs in a bit, and then it needs the wings and the ears. But I love this. It is such a cute freaking little bat. Look at it. So cute. And I realized yesterday I only have 2 weeks now until my next market, because my next market is on the 16th. So I need to start thinking if there's something I really want for my table. I need to make sure that I do that. So I guess I need to make some more chicken nuggets. I do need to do the spiders. I'd love to have spiders on my table again. I know, Rain, the bat's so cute, isn't it? Yeah, and Cooey, yeah, I love the pattern. I love it, love it. Very cute. I kind of want to do something like maybe stitch on little feet, like just little 3 stitches here, you know, kind of like chicken feet or something. I think that would be cute. It needs something. So yeah, maybe like, you know, like a little 3-toed chicken foot kind of thing. I might do that. Cooey, you're making a Frankenstein monster of half bunny, half bear. Ooh, I want pictures. That sounds like fun. The little teeths are so cute. I know, they're adorable. They're cute. Oh my gosh, I'm just sweeping everything on my desk with this. And the ears and the wings on this bat are worked by making up, so like one ear is made by working 2 panels in the same shape and then single crocheting those 2 panels together. So it adds structure so they don't get floppity. So that is good. Helps keep its shape much better. You were about to say spiders. I know, and actually the other thing I need to do, out of the millions of things I need to do, somewhere under the pile of yarn that is right here, the pile of yarn that is here is the yarn that I finished using a color and I just put it on the pile. Under that pile, I think are 3 or 4 spider bodies, and they just need their legs. So I need to put that yarn away, dig out the spiders, and at the very least, that means I can just put legs on spiders I've already made. I'm trying to think what I've got. I know I've got like a reddish brown one. I think I've got a zombie spider in there somewhere. I might have a zombie spider. I'm pretty sure I have a zombie spider, actually. I can't remember the other colors. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while. So man, after I successfully do this, and I'm still very happy with everything, I need to figure out a Tunisian crochet project. Because I think it's been about 1.5 years now since I saw Petra Phoenix working on Tunisian crochet and remembered that was a thing that I used to do when I was a teenager. So I still don't think I found a Tunisian crochet project that just like looked perfect to me. So I still have to find a project and it needs to happen sometime. Dig out the spiders. Now I'm imagining a cartoon Fee with a shovel standing on a spider web trying to dig up spiders. Tarantula webs can be hard enough for you to be able to hit it with a hammer and not dent it? Really? I knew some of the spiders could make just super strong webs, but that's something special. Way to go, tarantulas. I said this on Petra's stream earlier, because Petra Phoenix is making, or was making, I don't know if she's still live, one of the baby spiders that I love to make that's designed by Winterberries. I believe Petra's is gray and black. It's like a gray body and black legs. And Petra was almost done with the head when I had to leave and start looking at the mosaic stuff. But yeah, so I was saying there that my husband had been saying for the past few days that, oh my gosh, the basement, which we finished and is now a living room, like den area. It's like, oh, there's just so many big black spiders down there. There's big black spiders everywhere down there. And I kind of like, you know, whatever for a while because I haven't seen any. And he keeps saying it. So finally this morning I was like, okay, we've got to assess the situation. Do I need to get spider spray? Or, you know, if we really have an infestation, we need to do something about it. So I was like, okay, where are they? Like, where might the infestation be located? He admitted he's seen a spider twice over the past few weeks, and it's in roughly the same spot each time. So I'm like, so you've seen one black spider twice downstairs, and what? Oy. Kel's Bells, my goodness! Kel's Bells, welcome in! Welcome Raiders! Welcome Raiders! My stuff doesn't look like skulls yet, but it will be eventually. Hey, how are you doing? Here we do. Let's do a shout out for Kel's Bells. Kel's Bells, if you're not following already, does just really fun, awesome knit and crochet. And I think you were outside today. I think you were outside today. How was your stream? What were you working on today? And thank you for the raid. If you haven't been in here before, I'm Fee. I usually do amigurumi. Today we're trying mosaic crochet for the first time for me. So far, so good. I haven't had to do any special stitches yet, though. So we'll find out how that goes. Thank you, Pika Boom. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, Kels, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you working on? Oops, I'm not doing that. And you were doing an outdoor stream. You weren't stopped by the police this time, I hope? Kel's knitting outside, looking very dangerous. All right, I have to figure this out. Not this time. Okay, good. That was so weird. And I just missed it too. That time that it happened, I came in right after he left and you were just talking about it. And Rain, you're still thinking of a no-sew spider in blanket yarn for extra snuggles. Yeah, I'd like to see that. I would like to see that. All right, I need to look up a special stitch, which should not be too hard. Knock on wood. Come on. Alright, here's where I just kind of stare at the screen like a dope for a while. Oh, maybe it's up here at the top then. Where are you at? I wonder if it's in the tutorial instead. It was hilarious. Yeah, but a little creepy too. A little creepy. What? No frogging. There's no frogging involved. Not yet. Not yet. There probably will be. I'll probably forget to do a back loop only somewhere in here. But Naughty Ferret, welcome in. Happy Monday. Rain, you can knock on wood. Your desk is solid wood and at least 45 years old. Oh man, I used to have this awesome, just massive, like 1,000-pound desk when I was a teenager, and it had a lock. And there's like a secret locking mechanism that we never had the key because we bought it off someone, but I found like how you could undo the lock by like reaching way down like inside under the desk, and so I could lock my stuff away and my sisters couldn't find it. Dude, I don't know how to do the stitch, but I know I saw it explained somewhere. I know I saw it explained somewhere. Not in here. Huh. You're the 7th owner of this desk. That is really cool. Yeah, right now no one is using my old desk. It's just sitting in our old house, which my grandpa lives in now. And it's just sitting. It's not being used at all. I'd love to have that desk back. Dang it, I think... One second, am I on row 7? Count 1, 2, 3. I think I'm on row 6. I think I'm gonna have to look up the YouTube tutorial. I think I know what they want me to do with this. Reduce, reuse, recycle, baby. Yes. Absolutely, yes. Alright, and I'm sorry for really confused looks. I really thought I'd be doing most of this, all the confused looks for most of the stream already. I'm happily surprised that this is the first time I've really been staring confused into space. The section I'm looking at now is, and so what I believe it's going to have me do, like I said, we're going to tie in the mandible up to the cheekbone here. So I believe what it's saying is to skip this stitch here. So I've worked into here. This would be my next stitch. I think what it's saying is skip this stitch and work 2 double crochets into this one instead. So I have the same stitch count. And it puts it at that nice diagonal. I think that's what it wants. Yep. There we go. Sounds right. Okay. It looks right, I think. We'll just see how this row looks as I go. I think that's what they want. Yeah. I think that makes sense. And again, since I've never done this before, I just really wanted to make sure that it was, you know, playing out in my head the way that it's supposed to. I think we're good. Basil, one of your one-day projects is to swap this boring IKEA desk for a length of solid wood kitchen countertop. Ooh! Desk is a little over 4 feet wide, but this wall could easily take 7 feet, and the extra desk space would be bulky. That would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, that sounds good. I would love to have one of those like corner desks, and then, you know, you have your workspace all along the side here. I don't have room for it in this room. This is the smallest bedroom of the bedrooms in this house, which is why I didn't feel bad about taking it for my yarn cave. But yeah, I'd love a corner desk. That's one of my crafter goals. Gets you the angle while preserving the stitch count. Okay, good. That's what I was thinking. So that is how this should look right now. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that, Nicholas. I specifically saved this for Monday because Oop, I want to skip that. Because I was hoping this was a Monday that you could be here. And then 1, I could say thank you. But 2, if I needed help, I could say, Nicholas, please help me. Take pity on me, help. 6, okay. Ooh, web color comparison posted in Discord. Let me get to the end of here. And I'm going to skip this because I will forget if I switch back and forth. And now I'll check Discord. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. And the whole nose hole thing will happen in the next row. Alright, I don't have Discord open at all yet since I had the tutorial up. Luckily your golf tee time isn't till 2. Oh, look at the picture. That looks awesome, Kui. That looks really fun. The project that Kui is going to be freehanding. It's, Kui had said it was a bunny and a bear kind of like merged together. It's really cool. Not that far, but it's a start. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait. Oh, cool, rain. Yeah, here's the colors. Let me get this set up. There we go. Here's the colors. Like, the white is too bright, even though it's normal matte opaque white. Yeah, I can see what you mean. I do like the other two, and I do like the orange the best. But yeah, the white really just pops out against the black. So if you had something like silvery or even like a really pale gray, I bet that would almost read as white on black if you used it that way. And here's the inspiration for what Kui is freehanding right now. That's cool. I think I've seen similar things out there, but I haven't seen this exact one. I like the way this one looks. And like it looks fluffier than blanket yarn. I could be wrong, but from the picture it looks fluffier than blanket yarn. And I've seen some people using that. It's not quite Bernat Pipsqueak, but it's similar. I want to get my hands on that. I don't know what yarn it is though. Oh, and also, if I may, Yarn for Life worked up a gourd and a pumpkin. And I was looking into how to do rainbow pumpkins, and I still haven't quite decided what I want to do yet. But yeah, we got some fall pumpkins, and it is hooded cowl season soon. That looks cozy. But yeah, also here is Kui's Zombunny that was freehanded using the Zombunny picture that I've posted in the past. So it's super cute, and it's a little tiny dude. It's a little tiny dude. It's very cute. So yeah, good luck on your Franken Bunny Bear. Franken Bunny Bear. That's gonna be awesome. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out again. You're leaning towards the orange unless you make a light gray web. We've got 4 different shades of gray. Yeah, a really light gray might almost read as white against a matte black background. I don't know what I used this yarn for last, but whatever it is, I obviously took it apart and then wound it around the body of the skein, and it's being a pain in the butt right now. And it's already hot and humid today. It is going to be, hopefully, the last yucky week. Looks good. Purple bunny or bear. The other one is going to be pink. Bear. Purple bear, pink bunny. It would look good either way. Hey, River! How's the learning going? It's not as painful as I thought it would be. Very little pain. And hey, River, one of the monarch butterflies is going to a close today, and I'm really excited. It didn't come out before stream, and at this point, I think even if it came out of its chrysalis like right now, the wings would not be dry enough for me to bring it in and actually show it live on stream. But I'm going to check on it after stream, and we'll get pictures of it. So today should be a monarch day. We've only got 3 chrysalises this year. Since summer was so crazy, we weren't able to really go egg and caterpillar hunting. And originally we had 4 chrysalises, but one of them didn't make it. Like within a week it just turned brown and like weirdly gooey. So that probably means that the caterpillar had some kind of a bacterial infection, so it didn't make it. But yeah, I'm really excited. The chrysalis that's gonna pop today it's turned see-through, so you can see those beautiful wings, the orange and the black, straight through the chrysalis. I love when that happens. It really looks cool. Whoop. And Rain, you've got plenty of time to work this out before Halloween. True. You've got another 4 silver spikes to make for the neon green choker. You got distracted by a snooker tournament. Oh, how did I go through all this yarn already? So River, how's it going? How was your night? Yeah, so far I really, really want to go back and buy the spider pattern. Like, this is pretty cool. I've never worked like this at all before. Like I said, I really thought I'd be flailing a lot more by now. I have another special stitch in the next row that's going to make the nose come to a point, you know, like the carrot, like the triangle. But I know that's listed in the special stitches. So I'll just read a quick thing when it comes time for the next row, and I should be good. Yep. Come on. Is 4. 4. You found light gray and you dug up a semi-metallic lavender purple. That sounds neat. That sounds good. All right. Did we do things right? I think we did. Next one. All right, and is there anything in particular that I should be doing for stream? We're going to be hitting 1,000 followers soon, which blows my mind. I would like to do a giveaway for Streamiversary, which will be right around Halloween at the end of October. So I wasn't sure about doing like a giveaway nowish and doing a giveaway toward the end of October. Especially because when I do a giveaway, I like to have it open for there we go. I lost my thing for a while. I like to have it open for international people too. Like I don't want to be, hey, you know, only US people for shipping reasons. Because that's no fun. It just seems rude. Like if I'm not going to be willing to ship internationally, I feel like I just shouldn't have a giveaway. But if I did 2 giveaways in a row and I had 2 bits of international shipping to handle, that would be a lot. River said purple in Discord, so why not? The purple does sound nice, Rain. I'm not a big purple person. Alright, let's figure out this stitch. I've actually come around on a lot of colors that I really used to avoid since I've been crocheting like this many toys all the time. Alright, here is my nose special stitch. Pinks and purples are some of the colors that I always used to avoid, simply because I was always shoved into those colors as a kid, being, you know, a female child. And so I just grew to hate those colors because they were always shoved at me. And after avoiding them for most of my life, like I'm enjoying them again now, which is really nice because you should be able to just enjoy colors. Purple is one of your top favorite colors. You just got back home. Yeah, and again, like I said, I didn't avoid purple because it's like, ew, gross color or whatever. It was just because it was shoved at me all the time. So yeah, colors are meant to be enjoyed, and I'm really happy that I can play around with the pinks and the purples now without feeling growly about it. Okay, here we go. Blow it in the lower extra bow. Okay, really? What? No, that one. There we go. And skip the middle stitch. Actually, that seems a little tight. Let me try this again. There we go, that should be better. Only time you ever do pink, Rain, is Gem and the Holograms, Cardcaptor Sakura, and Sailor Moon, and My Little Pony. Fair. River, your least favorites are red, yellow, and orange. I love orange with blue. I love doing orange and blue. And yellow I've always kind of been about, but it can be fun too. I like finding color combinations for things like the T-Rex and everything. Those are fun to find. And Trixie, thank you for the lurk. Alright, this was not a very scary stitch at all, I think. So far, at least. There you go, look at that. And we'll crochet in the row directly above. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Nice. That makes sense. Back up to my chart. I know, look at that, so cute. And just a cute little nose. Alright, so we're doing 5 and skip 2. Okay. That doesn't seem right. No, I think it is right, actually. Yes, it is. Yeah, okay. actually really hard to grab. That little front loop in there. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I already really want to try this in the Red Heart polo stripe. I want to see the colors start to like change and merge as I work up through this pattern. Looks like a massive yarn eater. I don't know. I mean, here's what the backside looks like. So obviously you're doubling up on yarn anytime you're double crocheting to hide the previous rose color. I don't. Fortunately, I have enough in both of these colors, and I'll have that white row on the third row of skulls. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I do not have enough in the polo stripe that I have. I need to go buy a new skein if I'm going to attempt that. Yeah. Man, I'm really excited to see how Petra's spider comes out. I mean, I know she won't be finishing it today, but I want to see that spooter. What's up?
Butterfly.
The butterfly came out. Aw. Did it just come out now?
I don't know. It was in before.
Okay. Do the wings look dry or
No,
they're still
curled up in the buttons.
All right. We have a monarch butterfly. So the wings are all wet and everything. It sounds like it just came out. If it hasn't. Aw. Okay. Thank you, kiddo. Oops. Yay, we have butterfly, monarch butterfly, just came out. When did the other two go in? I don't know if the other two will be out before next weekend or if they might come out during next weekend. I don't know, we'll find out. But all of these little caterpillars place their chrysalises in corners of the butterfly habitat so that it is really hard to get pictures of them.
I took a couple.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, kiddo took pictures. So there's the butterfly. So yeah, its wings are all curled up, and yeah, I didn't want to flip through your pictures in front of the screen though. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, the butterfly, its wings are all. Oh, it's really dark. Sorry. Nope. Wings are all kind of scrunched up and everything because they're going to kind of elongate and flatten out eventually, and its butt is full of juice, which it's going to squirt out before it's ready to, butterfly it up. Oh, you can see its little tongue.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, that's cute. Good job. And there's one of our next chrysalises back there. This caterpillar was named Trouble. We'll see what it is as a butterfly. That's awesome. Thank you, kiddo. Yeah, it just came out. It is pretty brand new. Thank you. Last year when we had 16 butterflies that we released. And like last year we had released most of them. We'd probably done at least 10 or maybe a little bit over 10 by now, and we were just waiting on the last few to come out of their chrysalis at this point. But this summer was a little crazy. Yeah, thank you. I've been singing wake up songs to that chrysalis all morning. It took its sweet time. But that's exciting. It's going to be a really pretty week. So we'll be able to release that butterfly, I don't know, maybe mid-afternoon. And that way we'll have plenty of sunlight to go off and find out where it wants to spend the night. it'll be a perfect day to release the butterfly. Come on. These are hard to get. Why are these hard to get? And 2 and border. Perfect. And Nicholas, question, what do you do in mosaic crochet if you find out that you've made a mistake like 3 rows down? I don't know what I would do at this point. I'm trying to figure out how... See, there's actually... That's a problem right there. I need to go back and correct that. I forgot to leave the front loops on that. And on that. Good job, me. Dang it. But yeah, the question stands because I was just thinking I had better make sure that I check every row before I actually tie it off. There we go. All right, let's try this again. Everything else looks good. Everything else is back loop only. All right. That's still the first frog of the stream, I think. So, not too shabby? Maybe? Not too bad? I'm actually really shocked that I didn't do that before. That's been my #1 thing to check for, is that I actually did all of the back loops. Your blanket has a few errors. You left in a few because they were too far down. Yeah. It is always a choice. Like, I've sat there so many times on my projects, just kind of eyeballing it and saying, okay, 1, how bad is the mistake? 2, how many rows do I have to take out? Oops. And yeah, sometimes I just leave it. Well, if I end up with a janky skull on this one, I'll just give him a name and just pretend that we did it on purpose. No one will believe me, but we can pretend. I really wish I had that stripes, the red heart stripes color that I wanted to use on this, because, like, seriously, as I keep working this, I'm just picturing it starting to, like, rainbow colorize as I go, and I think that sounds like a good time. Dang it, what did I just do? Did something. And since it's single strand rows, you can peel each row back to a certain point. Okay, yeah, that's true too. You could have 3 rows partially frogged to fix an error. That does make sense, yeah. Yeah. Six, okay, did that right. That's excellent. That's actually pretty good. If you made the error close to the end of the row, it might not be too painful. Oh, River, are you still in? I need to show you the dragon. Oh, the dragon. I know I put it in Discord, but look. Look at the dragon. Yay. And the eyeballs all puffed out. I'm excited. It's finally done. It's finally done. And Minnie Fee still has not seen it, as far as I know. I've been storing it face down. I have to figure out when to give it to her. I'm really happy with it. Thank you, River. I'm really, really happy with it. It made me a little grumpy having to sew everything together. But it actually wasn't too bad. Like I said before, I just really made sure that I took my time and didn't rush anything, because I knew I'd be angry if I did. Or, not angry, I'd regret it if I did. So yeah, I'm excited. And like I said, I think if I do make it again, which I don't plan to make it again, but I'd make it again, I would probably make the panels a little bit not as big. I'd make them a little smaller. And that would plump up the pillow inside it a little bit more, which would be lovely. So I figured this thing would be more of a decoration than an actual pillow that was being leaned on or whatever. So I basically just got the cheapest pillow form for it, and it's like this flat. It's a very flat pillow form. So that could have used a little plumping up. All right, so we've got some noses. Ready for this to become a center pull again. Come on. It's good for now. All right. What do we do now? We're going to do the same thing with white to close the nose hole. They look like Minecraft chest plates now. Okay, I can see them as a chest plate. I've never seen them in Minecraft, but I can see a chest plate in that. I'm gonna run out of room to put the yarn here. I'll have to figure out how else I can organize my desk to keep working on this once it really gets big. Or our college's logo? Yeah. There we go. Here's the top of the nose and starting the eye holes. All right, so you go in here. Right? Yes. 1, 2, 3. They're starting to look like skulls now. Eh? Haha. What are you doing in the corner, Nicholas? That's creepy. Get out of there. Yeah, my brain's been singing along with this too. You said too much. Get out of the corner. And this is actually going to help me use up some more of my Karen 1 pound yarn that I keep separate because it's a bit thicker and more dense than my other worsted weight yarn. And I know this won't use up the Karen 1 pound that I have, but it'll help. It can't hurt. So again, yay for working through the yarn stash. Hey, Era May, how are you doing? Happy Monday, Arame. Welcome in. It's skulls today. They actually are starting to look like skulls, too. Monday or Monday, because I need to go outside. I'm sorry, Rain. Tomorrow is my going out in public day. Tomorrow's grocery store day. But, yeah, we kind of need groceries. Having food is a really good idea. Ooh, speaking of which, I need to take the beef roast out of the freezer so we can actually eat it tonight. Wouldn't that be something? Gotta use up that yarn. It's crowded over here in the corner. This is the yarn that has been shoved into the guest bedroom. It's in a little wicker basket, or a big wicker basket, if we're being honest, in the guest bedroom. So, if I can use that yarn up and get it out of the guest bedroom, I will look a little less crazy to my in-laws. But, frankly, they know me by now, so I think it's probably too late. They know. Hey, Kit! Welcome in! How are you feeling today, Kit? I hope you're feeling better. 2, 3, 4. And Rain, today's your grocery store day. And Arame, you're about to hate the Berlin public transport. Normal Monday. I hope you are pleasantly surprised today, Arame. Pleasant surprises only. Oh, you're sore. I'm sorry, Kit. I'm sorry. There we go. Shout out to Kit. Look at those insane tiny things that Kit makes. Do they not break your brain? Look at that. They are very small. Very small. And Kit handcrafts most of the things that are used in her miniatures. Even when Kit is starting from a kit that has been purchased, Kit is like, no, we need more. We need more. We need smaller. We need more details. And then Kit proceeds to kick ass. That's just what happens. Oh, goodness. All right. I think I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing here. I hope. You have one last thing to add to the first total scratch build. Ooh. Yeah, it's totally a shrink ray. It is, yeah. It's a shrink ray. We know. Shrink ray kept in the basement. Behind the cookies. What are you adding, Kit? What is the last bit? Ooh, it's in my Discord. Ah, butts, I did this wrong. There is no shrink ray! Ooh, look at this thing. Look at this. Oh my god, is right. Look at this. So yeah, this is from scratch. Kit, again, is a beautiful, wonderful, crazy pants, incredibly creative, talented, skilled, everything. That is awesome.
Hold on to your butts.
And Kit always wires up the miniatures with electricity and everything, like working lights. It's freaking awesome. Super awesome. A broken beer bottle with spilt beer. Perfect. That is the perfect final touch. I approve. That is so awesome. So cool. And it's like yay big, right? Like about that big. I think is what I remember. Its size. Yes, go follow Kit and watch these things be created. Yup. Yeah, they're really cool. Oh, how is your haunted house coming, Kit? Or, I know you have not been feeling well lately, so no pressure and no pushing or anything, but, like, I guess I'm more asking, like, have you made decisions about, like, what you're doing with each room, and how's the planning going? Petra Phoenix, welcome in. It's actually going. Look, they almost look like skulls already. Look at that. I'm excited. And Nicholas has been very helpful of making sure that I'm figuring things out. But it's been less painful than I thought it would be, and I'm really excited, and I already want to make another using like a striped rainbow yarn. So how's your spider coming? Let's do a Petra Phoenix shout out because I was in Petra's stream earlier. Petra was working on a Winterberry spider. Oh, tiny dog. And it was looking really good. I left a little bit after you got the eyeballs situated because I had to read up on how the heck you do mosaic crochet. But it's going. It's going. And a treat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I'm super excited to see you doing that spider, Petra. I'm very excited. And I need to do more spiders in the near future too. So we're making, this is going to look exactly like this pillow down here. So I've got the black, I've got the gray, and then the third row of skulls is going to be white. We're definitely not getting there in this stream. But I think so far so good. I have to keep checking every row that I worked into the back loops. Otherwise, I am SOL next time I do the next row. But I think this one looks good. If you mean when. Did I say if I'm doing a spider? If I was talking about spiders, I do mean when I do more spiders. And I also do mean when, I think, I mean when I do a rainbow version of this. Because this is nice. It's not as scary as I thought it would be. It really isn't. All right, I'm grabbing a treat. And Petra, we had a monarch butterfly eclose just a little bit ago. And its wings are all still wet, so I can't bring it in. But our first of our 3 chrysalises just eclosed. So I'm excited. So thank you for my treat. Thank you, River. All right, Petra, you've got the head about done. You think you used the wrong size hook. If you do another, you'll go up at hook size. Oh, that's where the F came from. Yes, when you do another. I agree with Rain. No, I definitely mean it. Don't know what Fee meant, though. I'm sorry, I knew I was talking about doing spiders in the future and doing another one of these in the future. And I didn't read your thing yet, so I thought Rain was talking to me. So I need to read chat. That's what I needed to do with myself. But yeah, I hope you do. So you used the wrong hook size. Are you seeing too many gaps between stitches? Do you think you went too small or too big? You'll go up a hook size. Again, I need to read chat. I am so sorry. I guess I'm doing so well with this, I have to completely fail in something, and that's reading chat today. You can never make just one spider. I agree. Surprisingly easier than it looks for sure. Yeah, it's very satisfying so far, I have to say. Yeah, I'm excited. All right, so you want to go up a hook size because you're using the DK weight yarn. Oh yes, I numbed that treat. Treat has been numbed. So is the mosaic crochet fairly easy once you get to the rhythm of it? Yes. Part of it was me just being worried that you have to slightly reprogram your brain and read the chart a little bit differently than you would read most flat charts. So at the beginning of every row, you start with you start with a color. So like starting with black here, you stitch your pattern as you go, and you always have to cut at the end of the row, and then go all the way back like a typewriter and start with the opposite color. So there's a black row and a gray row and a black row and a gray row. You keep going like that. And depending on what color you want to show through in each row, you either work into the back loop of your previous row. So once I'm working with the black, since I want this section to remain black, I'm going to have to work into the black and completely cover this gray. And then over here where I want the gray to be dominant, I'm going to do a single crochet into here. And I guess instead of just pointing things with my hook, I could be doing it and showing you. If I get my chart up again. All right, no fancy stitches in this. Okay. So yeah, so again, I want this side to stay black. So I'm going to do a double crochet into the black row below. And when I want the gray to show through on this row, I'm going to do a single crochet into the back loop of the gray, like this. Yeah. Zenexian, welcome in. The first pattern you tried for granny squares was a daisy one. It was cute but fiddly. You tried a more basic one and the square shape is showing much more now. Nice! Thinking you started a little above your skill level. Holy cow, I do that so many times. I get really excited about something and I jump into it and it doesn't always go well. Actually, I think I need to... Yes, that's what I need to do. So let me catch up on chat and then I'll do what I need to do. And Petra, you're finding it so tight and you're too tense holding the yarn. Gotcha. Okay. So it's a tension thing. And Zenexian, you love the daisy one, so you'll make sure to practice lots. Yeah, you'll get it. You'll definitely get it. But I hear you about starting above, like just getting really excited about something that's very pretty. And yeah, I'll jump right in like that too. But definitely try it again. Once you've done a few, definitely try it again. And Rain, is this one I'm supposed to say I found a crochet skull granny square pattern? Please don't say that. Please share it with me. Indeed. Nicholas is essentially just back hook only singles and doubles into the second row down. Some subtle angled stitches for shaping, but it's not bad once you're in the rhythm. I totally agree. So far, I totally agree. And Rain, your granny square skull pattern is in Discord. Thank you. Why am I having a complete brain fart right now? I think I'm skipping this. I'm doing 2 in here. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Complete brain fart. Yes? Yes, that's what I'm doing. Okay. You just want to make a daisy square bag, but the shape was anything but square. Gotcha. What's up?
Julian furled his wings.
Oh, cool.
There's one more picture.
Butterfly
after
update.
this. There's one more picture after that.
Butterfly update. This is, if I can, there we go. It's through the netting. So it's kind of hard to see, but the wings are completely unfurled. No, that makes sense. Good job. Because when you unzip the butterfly enclosure, the whole thing will kind of jiggle. So if he doesn't have a good grip on the ceiling there, that might not be great for him.
Again.
Oh, look at him.
He's
walking around. It sounds like he's doing well. And this is what he looked like when he first came out. Let's see if I can kind of... you see his little tongue? Yeah, that's what he looks like when he first came out, and then the wings, kind of straighten out and everything. That's great. He's doing great. And then once he starts to, kind of like exercise his wings, we can look inside the wings, on the back side of the wings, and we find out if it's a boy or a girl. Let's see. Kit, you might fall asleep. Have ouchies. I'm sorry, Kit. Yes, if you can fall asleep, do so. You need to rest and then hopefully feel better. Nicholas, the mosaic granny squares that you've been doing can be a little more confusing, but not super bad. I would imagine if I was working, around and around and around like this, I think the corners would hurt my brain a little. Petra, you can't wait to sort out your yarn for the mosaic blanket you want to do. What pattern are you doing? It's a basic pattern, but you reckon it's going to be great fun to make. The pattern I had been looking at before... There we go. Yeah, the pattern I'd been looking at before Nicholas gave me this skull pattern was this blanket. And like I said previously, I was really nervous about doing a huge project as my first mosaic project. It just seemed like setting myself up for failure, because I would either I would struggle, and that would suck if you have a huge project like that, or I'd need to take a break like I always need to do on a big project like that, and when it came time to pick it up again, I would have to relearn mosaic crochet. So I was trying not to do a blanket for my first one, but it shouldn't be bad. I mean, Nicholas sure did, and his blanket looks amazing. Amazing. I believe, I have to look it up, but I believe, River, the male butterflies have a black dot on the back sides of their wings, and the females basically have the males have a bigger black dot, and the females have barely a black dot, I believe. What's up?
He's doing tongue exercises.
He's doing tongue exercises. We got a video. I don't know if it'll show. All right, let's see if we can make this show. Ah! Oh, he's doing tongue exercises. Whoa. There we go. Good job, little guy. Good tongue exercises. Zach, welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see, you've seen some amazing 3D granny squares. You imagine those are mosaic or partially mosaic? Probably something similar. Maybe. I've done some mandalas where you work into previous rows and you do kind of double treble crochets to... I don't know. There is stuff. It doesn't have to be totally mosaic, but... Our little chuckles. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. Like I said, it's our first butterfly of the year. So it's very exciting. It's very exciting. Oh, and actually, before I forget, because I'm not flailing, but my brain is still struggling a little this morning. So before I forget, let's do a shout out for Zach. How are you doing today, Zach? Oh, I did that wrong. Silly. Try this again. Blanket looks to not even have any angle stitches, so it would be fairly straightforward. I thought and hoped it looked like it would be, but again, having a big project as the first project. There's a more basic Lilla Bjorn crochet pattern, and you might start with that one. Petra, you might be able, or you should be able to put a link into chat if you want a link to the blanket that you're talking about. I did try to set it up so that VIPs can also do links. So it should be set up like that. But I mean, you won't be blocked or anything. It would just show up as asterisks if it doesn't work. Samey Bees, welcome in. Nice pattern. Thank you. And again, thank you to Nicholas for gifting the pattern. It's been fun so far. Oop, except I need my pattern so I can figure out what to do with the eyes. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Zach, you're exhausted. You haven't slept so Oh, absolutely no worries. Sleep is important. So, yeah, sorry. Did you get caught up in like arts through the night, or was it just like a bad night? I hope it's that you got caught up in exciting arts, because that is much more fun than the alternative. But either way, yes, get sleep if you can sleep. Yes, a gift pattern, even better. Yes, it was so generous. Super, super generous. So I'm really excited to be working on it, and I think it's going well. I'm enjoying it, and I'm already planning what colors I want to use for the next one. So I'd say it's going well. It's that one, and yes, you can do links. Good. Okay, that's what I tried to set it up as, but I don't always trust Twitch to do what it says I'm doing. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, and I love it with the rainbow behind it. What colors were you going to use, Petra? I love the rainbow effect. The one in the link that says by Caroline Hoall. I love that one. That's pretty. Yeah, arts. What were you working on, Zach? I don't know why. This one seems to be hurting my brain just a little bit. Maybe because chat's been a little bit more active. And I'm kind of like stopping and looking and reading and then starting again. I think that's where I'm running into problems, is when I stop and then start again. But no complaints. I'm just trying to figure out why I'm struggling. Not complaining, I promise. Yeah, that rainbow one, it's gorgeous. The people you're doing it for want it like 1960s browns and oranges kind of into pinks. I think I can picture that in a way that really looks nice. That is awesome. And the earliest that my kit will show up for the Attic 24 pattern, earliest it can show up is like maybe Friday or Saturday, but it will probably be in by next weekend. I probably won't have it before then. But I think once it comes in, I'm going to set up I'll work on that a little bit on stream, and then I'll set up a redeem. Oops, didn't want to do that. Set up a redeem to work on a square. And again, I am starting to set up the bag of shame. I'm just making sure that I have the yarn and have the patterns for the things I'm putting in the bag of shame. So that redemption should probably be active within the next 2 weeks. Zach, you had some doodles and you're trying to edit some older images for print. Ooh, yeah, tedious. I would not want to be editing older stuff for print. Good luck. Good luck. But you didn't notice the time slip away. Well, hopefully it was going well then. You were looking, ooh, something like along with another color. C77. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. These are some fun colors too. Ooh, they're rainbow ones. Okay, I do not need to go yarn shopping. Not going yarn shopping. That's bad. That's bad. But yes, that looks really good, Petra. And yeah, it would change as you went up the blanket, right? Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, well, I'll show you the one that I need to buy another skein of it because I don't have much of it left, but I'll show you the colors that I want to get for my next skull pillow. this one is, it's called Polo Stripe in the Red Heart Super Stripes. And it goes from this like bright pink to a purple to the blue and the green. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. But this only goes through one complete color change, and I'm pretty sure I'd need to do at least 2 complete color changes through the course of an entire pillow. So I'm not even going to try to use this partial skein. You should be on commission for Wool Warehouse. You got my purchase. You finally wore me down, Petra. But man, I cannot believe it. It would have cost me like maybe $65 to get the exact same skeins of yarn as individual skeins, not as like a pre-made kit, from the US company that I usually use. And it cost me $46 to get it from the UK and shipped internationally and everything. Like I said before, the only thing I skimped on was I did not pay for the tracking on shipping. So hopefully it doesn't come back and bite me in the butt. But if I was going to get shipping, if I was going to get the tracking on the shipping, it would have cost like $22 for shipping. So I chose the $5 shipping instead. It is a beautiful blanket. I am excited. I'm really excited to make it. So I want the yarn to arrive. I don't think so. We've never had customs charges here. I'm trying to think. And this was only $45. I don't think I've ever ordered more than that amount internationally. I think when I ordered the Wolves shirts for my daughter, the Wolverhampton Wanderers shirts, I think that came out to like $30. There was no extra charges on that. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to do this. The only time I've ever had to pay to receive a package is if the sender used insufficient postage, and then you have to go to the post office, you have to pay the rest of the postage for its weight, and then they give you your package. Not getting charged for customs is probably the only positive thing we got going in this country. Yup. Right, and if that's the trade-off for some of the other stuff that we put up with, I guess I would have to say I would happily pay customs charges if that would erase some of the other stuff that we deal with. But yes, it's nice not to have to pay customs. All right, let me double check that I've actually been doing the back stitch here. Yes, I have. I'm really second guessing myself on this row. Come on. You've been stung for charges on a couple of occasions here. So, yeah, hence the asking. Great that you don't, though. Yeah, I didn't want to say that we absolutely don't, because I've never had to pay customs, but I have never heard of, but don't specifically know if there is some kind of like a limit where if you spend over this limit, you're charged extra. Like I said, never heard of it in the US, but I usually avoid things if I have to pay shipping, so that usually means I'm not ordering international things. And I have to say, the $45, it was like $40 for the yarn kit, and then $5 for shipping from the UK to the US. And spending $45 for an entire kit to make an entire blanket, that's a good price. I was really expecting when they were talking about, you know, oh, you can just buy the kit and it has all the colors. I thought for sure it would be closer to $100. Hey, the hydrate. Thank you, Sammy Bees. And I've heard other people say Sammy Bees. Are you Sammy Bees or Sammy Bees? Because I'm always afraid to say, because I don't want to be wrong. But thank you for the hydrate, and let me know. Yes, it is a really good price. So yeah, making a whole blanket for $45. Yes, please. And it's gorgeous. Pretty, pretty colors. Susan Lee. Susan Lee with an entrance. Welcome in. Yes, we're doing a skull pillow. Yes. I should still have it right. Oop, come on, you. Here we go. All right, this is the blanket that Petra was working on. I saw Petra working on this beautiful blanket in these gorgeous colors. And then came to find out that it was a whole kit. And I've worked